What's up, new athletes? This is Cambridge Swim and Dive. Now, if you're looking for a sport that pushes you to your greatest extent and is always challenging you, this team is right for you. This team teaches you how to have determination both in and outside of the pool.
I love being a part of the Cambridge Swim and Dive team because everyone is so encouraging and supportive, and that environment makes it much easier to succeed and want to do better.
To me, the team is all about making new friends and having fun, improving and competing with them. And if you're thinking about joining, I think you should go for it because it's a great way to stay in shape and meet new people from around the school.
When I was joining this team, I was very quiet, very shy, very nervous. I didn't know anyone. But within just a couple of days, I made some really good friends, and I realized that our team is about a lot more than just swimming. And as a team, we're always there for each other, whether it's a good meet, a bad meet, a hard practice. We're always messing around, laughing, having a good time. And I would say joining this team has allowed me to become who I am today.
Last year, I started diving as a junior, and let me tell you, it's one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had at high school. The team is extremely caring, uplifting, and despite me not having any experience on the board, they're always close behind, giving me new tips, giving me motivation to get to that next level of diving.
We love being a part of the Swim and Dive team at Cambridge because it allows us to be part of a family that is hardworking and encouraging. It also is full of people that we can count on in and out of the pool.
And you should join Cambridge Swim and Dive because it will help you connect to the school in a different way. You will be part of a great team atmosphere and you will develop great friendships along the way.
Hi, I'm Coach Hall. I'm the head coach of the Cambridge Swimming and Diving program, and I wanted to take an opportunity to introduce myself. Usually we have a prospective athlete meeting at school where I can meet you face-to-face at the beginning of the school year, but with a non-traditional start to our school year, we're not going to have that opportunity. So I wanted to be able to introduce myself to you and know that what the face is behind this program. You have an opportunity to see some of the testaments of some of our kids in the highlight video that we have, and so I hope you take advantage of watching that. But I wanted to give you a couple of details so that will help you get to know what our program's all about, think about the things you're going to need to be doing. The most important thing that you're going to need to do is get a physical, and I know that that's really difficult to do right now with everything going on, getting into the doctor's office to do that, but that's going to be critical for us to be able to start the season. We have a program called Firefly. The instructions for that are on cambridgebears.com. You can go on there and see how you register and how you can upload all of your physical documents. The physical packet itself is located on cambridgebears.com, and then you can go ahead, get that filled out by your doctor, and then go through the steps to register on Firefly and to upload each of those documents. So please take your first priority to get that physical done so we can get your child registered. They cannot try out or work with me until that physical is complete. So please make sure that that is a top priority. We are going to be starting in the middle of October. Our tryouts are, the date has yet to be determined, but usually we're around the second or third week of October. Our first meets are allowed to take place at the beginning of November. We will be having a couple of opportunities for you to be able to meet with me and talk to me about the season and about your questions about how our training regimen is going to go. I don't have all the answers because we have a few things that we're still working out to get our schedule set up for our workouts. When I have that set up, I will make sure to release it to you so you know what to count on. But our typical expectations are that we do 5 days a week in the pool, 2 days a week in the gym, just to be doing those strength and endurance workouts in and out of the pool and injury prevention. We have community partnerships that we utilize to ensure that your child has all of those opportunities. Your child, if they do club swim, can continue to work out with their club team. So if you're with Dynamo or you're with Swim Atlanta or you're with ADA, Atlanta Diving Association, you should continue to practice those groups. When the season begins, if you have an interest in practicing part-time with me, that will be an option as well for the swimmers. So in the meantime, we are going to be having a meeting for all prospective athletes, and that will take place after Labor Day on September 9th. The time is yet to be determined, so please keep an eye out for those details, but please mark your calendars for September 9th. It should be in the evening around 5 o'clock. And it will be on Microsoft Teams because we have to do those virtually. So I will be sending or posting an invitation for you to participate in that open meeting on Microsoft Teams. In the meantime, if you are interested in what your child should be expected to do, go to cambridgebears.com and go to the swim and dive page. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll be able to see our handbook from this past season. The expectations for tryouts should be no different. And so you can see what the average times are expected to be for each of the events. Your child should be proficient in all events. We do not have a JV program. We only have a varsity program. So to ensure that your child can compete, they need to be able to meet those minimum time requirements as a swimmer. We do have no expectations in terms of experience for divers. So if you are interested in the diving program, we will take anybody on the diving program as long as you are registered with ADA, Atlanta Diving Association, and their workouts. I recommend that if you are an interested diver that you go ahead and right now register and try to get in for one of their camps or programs so that you can get on the registry for workouts. They fill up very quickly. Diving is becoming increasingly popular, so please do all you can to get yourself registered for that as soon as possible so that you can get into one of those workout groups. There is a Marist option and there's also a Cumming Aquatic Center option, so please take a look at both of those and see which one works for you and your family. In terms of swimmers, again, the expectation is that you are able to proficiently complete all dives, entries, and turns and strokes. And so if you have just done Summer League for fun and maybe you're not proficient at butterfly, maybe you want to wait a year or you want to get together with one of our captains and work on those strokes before tryouts because you will need to be able to do all of those in our workouts. So it is critical that you are proficient in all of those strokes. And so if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. hallauren@fultonschools.org is my easiest contact information. In the meantime, encourage your child to be active, encourage them to do aerobic workouts as much as possible, running, getting in the pool, elliptical work, biking, those kind of things. Endurance work is going to be really important for us to be able to start the season on a strong foot if your child does not have an opportunity to get in the pool as regularly as they would want to. If you are interested in doing club swimming and you are currently not a club swimmer, please let me know and I can get you in contact with some of the parents that are in our program of children that are in those programs, and we can get you looking at those. I know that there are some openings in both of those programs for new athletes, so have that as a consideration. But otherwise, the other big thing that you can do as you get into the Cambridge community is join the CAA. The Cambridge Athletic Association is a nonprofit. It's a tax write-off. The money that you spend on a membership comes right back into our program, and that's going to be really important for us this season as we're working with a reduced budget due to all of these different circumstances. And so we hope that that will change, but in case it doesn't, we want to be prepared. And so we're encouraging all of our parents to join the CAA because that will be really important to making sure that we can do all the things that we normally do without interruption. Other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know as of right now. Pretty much all of our information is located on our website. We are very avid users of our website. So if you ever have a question, please look there first. All the information, the handbook, like I said, from last season is very thorough, and the one for this season will be very similar. I will be changing some of the workout information as some of that is in in flux right now. But the basic information is there, and that should be able to get you set up for the start of the school year with at least knowing the gist of what our program's all about. We won our first state championship last year for the girls. We're looking to get the boys on the podium this year as well. And so we are a very culture-driven program. We are very invested in the goal setting and supporting each other in that process. I'm very excited about what we've been able to do in the last number of seasons, and I'm excited about what's going to come down the pike for us in the upcoming season. So again, welcome to the Cambridge community. We're excited to have you. The swim team and the diving program is excited to have you as well. And so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. But I look forward to seeing you at our Prospective Athlete meeting on September 9th. And other than that, have a wonderful day and welcome again to Bear Country.